Imagine a young boy with no money, no connections, and no safety net, arriving in a strange country where he does not even speak the language well. Most people would feel afraid. Most people would give up before they even started. But this boy had something invisible inside him, something powerful, something that no one could take away. He had a burning need to understand the world differently. And one day that need would change how millions of people think about money, freedom, and success. His name is Naval Ravikant. And if you are learning English today, struggling to find your path, feeling like the world is moving too fast, this story is for you. Naval Ravikant was born in 1974 in New Delhi, India. His family was not rich. His father worked hard, but life was difficult. When Naval was just a young child, his parents separated. His mother was brave and strong, and she made a big decision: she would take her sons to America. She wanted them to have a better life. So the family moved to New York City. Can you imagine that? A single mother, two young boys, a new country, a new language, and almost no money. Naval grew up in a tough neighborhood in Manhattan. He did not grow up with nice things or powerful friends. But he had one thing that many children around him did not have: he loved reading. He would spend hours in the public library. He read everything: science, philosophy, history, stories. He was quiet, but his mind was always moving, always asking questions. Why does the world work this way? Is there a better way? Even as a young boy, he was not just accepting the world around him. He was studying it. This was the first sign of something great. But the road ahead would not be easy. When Naval went to college at Dartmouth University, he felt something new, and it was painful. He was surrounded by students who came from wealthy families. They had connections. They had confidence that came from never struggling. Naval felt like an outsider. He felt different. He felt invisible. He studied hard and he graduated. Then he tried to enter the world of business and technology. He sent emails. He knocked on doors. He tried to get opportunities. But many doors stayed closed. He started 2 companies in his 20s. Both companies failed. He lost money. He lost confidence. He felt desperate and exhausted. There was a moment sitting alone, looking at a screen, watching his second company fall apart, when he must have felt the weight of everything. All that hard work, all those hours, all those dreams, and nothing to show for it. He felt broken. He felt lost. Many people in that moment would have walked away. They would have found a safe job and forgotten their dreams. But something inside Naval refused to stop. He did not just sit in his pain. He did something very important. He started to think differently. He asked himself, maybe I am working hard, but am I working smart? That question would change everything. The turning point did not come from luck. It came from years of reading, thinking, and slowly building a new understanding of the world. Naval began to see something that most people could not see. He realized that in the modern world, working harder is not always the answer. The real answer is learning how to use leverage. This means using tools, technology, and other people's work to create more value than one person alone can create. He also began to see the power of what he called specific knowledge. This means skills and ideas that are unique to you, things that you love, things that feel like play to you but feel like work to everyone else. Armed with these new ideas, Naval made a bold decision. He would go back to the world of technology and startups, but this time with a completely different mindset. He was not just trying to make money. He was trying to build something real, something that used his unique understanding of the world. Step by step, idea by idea, he moved forward. Determined, focused, ready. In 2010, Naval co-founded a company called AngelList. This was a platform like a meeting place where new technology companies could connect with investors, the people who give money to help companies grow. This was a brilliant idea. Remember when he had nothing, when doors were closed in his face? Now he was building the door itself. AngelList became hugely successful and changed the world of startup investing forever. But Naval's impact did not stop there. He became one of the most respected angel investors in Silicon Valley. This means he used his own money to invest early in small companies that he believed in. Some of those companies became enormous. Twitter. He saw the future before most people could. And then something beautiful happened. Naval started sharing his ideas not to sell a course, not to make money, but simply because he wanted to help people think better. He posted his thoughts online. He gave interviews. And in 2018, he shared something called How to Get Rich Without Getting Lucky on Twitter. It was a list of simple but mind-blowing ideas. Millions of people read it. It spread around the world like fire. From someone who once felt invisible and broken, to a voice that the whole world wanted to hear. The journey was complete. So what did Naval Ravikant leave behind? He left behind a new way of thinking. He showed the world that working hard alone is not enough. You must work smart. You must use leverage, and you must find your specific knowledge, the thing that makes you unique. He taught people that wealth is not just about money. It is about freedom, freedom of time, freedom of choice, freedom of mind. These lessons are simple, but they are powerful. They can change your life if you are willing to listen. And here is the most important lesson of all. Naval never let his background define his future. He came from a difficult place. He failed. He felt afraid. But he never stopped thinking, never stopped learning, and never stopped believing that a better life was possible. Just like Naval Ravikant, you too have specific knowledge inside you, something unique, something valuable. You just need the courage to find it and the patience to build it. My friends, maybe right now you feel ordinary. Maybe you feel like the world is too big and you are too small. Maybe you are afraid that your English is not good enough, that your background is not good enough, that you are not good enough. I want you to hear this clearly. You are stronger than you think. Every word of English you learn is a step forward. Every struggle you face is building something inside you. Naval Ravikant was once a quiet boy in a library, reading books that no one told him to read, and he changed the world. Your story is still being written. If this story inspired you, please give it a like. It helps more people find this channel. And subscribe so you never miss a story like this one. Because every week, we bring you the stories of people who started with nothing and changed everything. See you next time.